It is May 2nd, 2011, and this is the SC Center. What is up, everyone? JP McDown here, back from the darkness, and I'm joined by Patrick Chobo Piano O'Neill. Patrick, what's going on, man?
Not much. Slow news day. Not a lot going on in the world. How's Texas?
Yeah, it's kind of a slow news day, I guess. Actually, not really. Texas is quite well. Let's just skip all of the banter and jump straight into all the matches that happened this past weekend, because boy, do we have a lot. So let's start off with Friday night. We had Code S kicking off for the Day 2 round of 16. We had Killer taking out Clyde. That was a very, very good TVP series. I definitely recommend that. Inca taking out Virus 2-0. Nesty almost losing to Fruit Dealer after that opening game where Fruit Dealer just 10-pulled him. I was very, very worried. But Nesty came back and took him out. And then Any Pro Prime defeating July 2-1. I thought July was going to take that series going in, but Any Pro pulled it out. Did you happen to watch any of the Code S games on Friday?
Didn't catch it. Were any of them good?
Yeah. I mean, Clyde Killer was definitely good. I would say tune into that. I'm trying to remember what happened in the Inca Virus game. That was like 700 matches ago. So just Code S is always a pleasure to watch no matter what. There were some very funny Artosis and Tasteless clips from there. You'll have to go check out some of the highlights. One of them involves a papier-mâché gun. The other one involves a break story from Tasteless. So you can either Google that or just go watch the VODs, because it's always enjoyable listening to those two nerds talk. And tonight we have the round of 8, Day 1 kicking off with Top versus Nada, and then SC versus Losira. Who do you think is going to take those two games, Patrick?
Ooh, man. You know what? I'll tell you who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Losira, and I'm rooting for, Top. You know, I don't know. What about you?
I think Nada is going to take it, but it's going to be close. And I'm actually going to pick, I would say Dark Horse, but SC is just good, man. But Losira is actually really good, too. I think that series has the potential to be really, really incredible. But I'm just going to go back to what I was really going to say. I think Losira is just going to win that, probably 3-1. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 3-0. Losira is just really, 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 really good Zerg. We had Code A go on last night. We had MMA actually losing to Bomber. People weren't expecting that series to be a 2-0, but it ended up being that. Ryung ended up beating Alive 2-0. MVP taking out Violet. A lot of people expected that. Those games were very close, though, especially the game on Delnaga Caverns. Violet basically had MVP dead. Literally just had him dead, and MVP came back and won it. So that was a pretty good game on Game 2 with Zelnaga Caverns if you want to see a Zerg basically lose the game because he already had it won. And I didn't happen to see the last game. It was like 6 or 7 a.m. For me, so I went to sleep. But Keen ended up taking Coca out 2-0. Did you watch any of the Code A games from last night, Patrick?
Did not catch them once again. I'm a bad Starcraft
it's all right,
fan.
Man.
But
there's way too much going on.
There's a lot going on. But NASL has gone down recently, and just a quick run through with the results.
Hold on. Let me just preface this by saying that is all the games that went on for one league. If you're looking at the stream right now, that is absurd. All right, continue on, Patrick.
There's a lot of Starcraft going on lately. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, for the NASL, just to run it down real quick, Naniwa 2-0'd DDE, Strelak 2-1'd Nada, Axlob 2-0'd Moonglaive. Do you know what happened in the Kawhi Rice Slush game? I believe Slush won that, huh? That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, I just realized that the second one doesn't have a bolt to it, so
looks like Slush won it though.
Pretty sure Slush won that, yeah.
Yeah. Squirtle 2-0'd Hey Pro, Cats fell to Braddock 2-1, Rhett 2-0'd Goody, good for Rhett. Do you know who won the Select Star Life game?
I do not. Looks like it's too many games for even the Team Liquid guys to bold or unbold the names. I can try to pull that up real quick for you. Just keep going.
All right, I'll keep going. Hasuab 2-0'd Machine, Ace 2-0'd MC. It looked like. Are these April Fool's jokes?
No, Ace did 2-0 MC. That series is actually really, really, really good. I can actually, I believe, so Let me see here real quick. We have a so in game 1, Ace snuck a hidden pylon and 2-gate into MC base, and MC held off the initial zealots with cannons, but was unable to take out the gateways while Ace got the gas he needed for stalkers. In game 2, both players chose the exact same build, 3-gate with blink and expansions. Ace snuck expansion out before MC and snagged a 2-1 upgrade advantage to MC's 1-1. He was able to impressively out micro MC's zealot stalker army with blink, winning the game in the match. That means that Ace is now 3-0 and MC is now 0-3. Not what I was expecting, to be 100% honest.
All right. Well.
So Select did win, by the way, against Starlife 2-0
Yeah.
for the results. But continue on, Patrick. Tell me.
All right. So Sen 2-0'd Pain User, Idra 2-0'd Mana, Cloud 2-0'd Juby. A lot of 2-0s, but Boxer fell to Zenio 1-2, and then Sock beat his fellow Protoss. Tyler 2-1.
That wrapped it up on last night, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just an absurd amount of game, guys. I can't watch all that much StarCraft as well as everything else, which is why we have the writer's position, which I'll be talking about a little bit later. But the IPL is now over. The finals happened last night. Kibikaki took the first 2 games. I thought Idra was going to lose, but luckily I had it spoiled for me about 3 weeks ago, and I knew he was going to come back and win the next 3 games. But they were pretty good games. I think in one of those games he used a little bit of the Ice Fisher build, aka the Spanishiwa build. Did you happen to catch out the finals last night for IPL, Patrick?
I did, and I hadn't had them spoiled for me. It was pretty good to see, actually. I was surprised to see some of these games not recommended in the polls on TL, because it was cool to see Idra not go the standard Idra way about things. He didn't play. He's starting to learn.
Starting to learn that he can do other things than just go the standard unit composition. So that's good. Looks like the Stars War is going to continue on tonight. We've got Boxer versus Todd, MC versus Loner, Jinro versus Com, Sin versus Ace, and Check versus Show. And it will be continuing on tomorrow night. We'll have that for you on tomorrow's edition of the SC Center. But tune into that. It's always good fun. You can check it out on the Team Liquid calendar on the right-hand side of teamliquid.net. What's going on with DreamHack Summer, Patrick?
DreamHack has announced all the details, including the giant prize pool, the dates, which is the middle of June, the 18th to the 20th of June. Some of the great players that are going to be involved, like Nama, MC, White Ross, Sock, Bishu. We're gonna talk about this more as the week comes on, and of course as the event comes closer. But yeah, DreamHack setting a standard for online events, so it's going to be great to see what they're doing and the invites as they go out. Idra played Chef this past weekend, maybe even just earlier today, actually, in a show match for $200. And if I'm not mistaken, Chef didn't manage to update his thread, but I think Idra did sweep it and take $200 for Chef. Ash Joshi did commentate that one, so apologies if you wanted to watch it if you're an Ash Joshi fan. DJ Wheat is back. Can you talk to me about that a little bit?
Yes, so Wheat announced his full lineup of shows as well as his new website, onemoregame.tv. And let me open up all of his shows here because he does have quite a bit. He's got 4 shows each week. They are Weapon of Choice, Kings of 10, which is coming on tonight. Inside the Game, which is a new talk show kind of, so to speak. It's got Jeff, it's got Idra, it's got Pain User, and it's got Wheat. That's going to be coming on tomorrow. And then Live on 3 will be their kind of, I think it's going to be kind of their biggest show in the sense that that's the one they're going to be promoting the most, and that's going to be on Wednesdays. So check all that out. You can go over to onemoregame.tv, and it's great content that Wheat is putting out. I think they're actually going live here very soon for Kings of 10, so go check that out. What else we got, Patrick?
So TLO and Spanishiwa did a $500 show match that Husky casted, and Spanishiwa beat TLO 5-2. I do believe those are the results, so congratulations to Spanishiwa. Yeah, pretty good there.
Pretty good.
Do you know about the EG Masters Cup?
Yes, so there's actually a lot of drama around this right now, and it involves Team Liquid and EG. You can go check out the thread over on teamliquid.net. But regardless about the drama, it is a $10,000 prize pool tournament, $5K for first. It's 3 1v1s and 1 2v2, and then followed by the ace match, which is going to be another 1v1. So Team League this time around. It's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait for that to actually kick off. It's got, I think, like a 7-week run time. It's got teams like Dignitas, Fnatic, Millennium, Meet Your Makers, Evil Geniuses, Root Gaming, Mouse Sports, and Six Jacks. So going to be pretty fun. Cannot wait for that to get started, as previous EG Master Cups have been great. What else we got, Patrick?
So LG Electronics, which is a giant company, is launching a special league tournament of StarCraft 2 in 3D. Not exactly sure of all the details about this, except to say it's going to be about $10,000 in prize money. That's about 100 million Korean won, and it's going to be a pretty big deal in Korea. There's going to be installing 3D TVs in key points all around Seoul, and expecting up to 200,000 people to be watching the games just in that city alone.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, not a small deal considering considering those numbers and considering the kind of company LG is. We'll be sure to get more details for you on that. What's going on with Mlg Columbus?
So they did come out and announce the full map pool for today. We have a post over on mlgpro.com as well as teamliquid.net, and we have taken out Scrap Station and what was the other map? Scrap Station and Crossfire were removed, and in their place we've got Tal'Darim Altar, the big macro map, and Typhon Peaks coming in. And right now it looks like a lot of people are not really that excited about Typhon Peaks, but we do have a veto system in place, so I think that's probably going to be the map that is vetoed the most. But a lot of people are pretty excited about Tal'Darim Altar, finally in the MLG. Star Dreams, another Star Wars type thing. Star Dreams documentary, it's a school project. Patrick, talk to me about that a little bit.
It's a University of Chicago school project that was just posted on Team Liquid just a couple of minutes ago, and I was checking it out. Seems like an interesting way that it's basically for people not as in depth to the StarCraft culture as we are, but it's an interesting look, and it's always good to see film students putting their efforts towards esports, and I think that everyone should go check it out if they can. It's right on top of Team Liquid right now.
Sweet.
What's going on with State of the Game, man?
So State of the Game is going to be going on tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11:30 Eastern. And I have a bet with Idra, but I'm not really sure I want to win the bet, because if I win the bet, that means we don't have 20,000 viewers. If he wins the bet, that means I'm going to have to shell out some money. But it also means that he's going to be casting for an entire week with commentary on his stream. So if you're a fan of Idra's stream, you're a fan of listening to him kind of give analytical discussion about his games, tune in tomorrow night. And if we get above 20,000 live viewers, he'll be doing that for a week straight. So I cannot wait to see how that ends up, because either way, I think I kind of win, maybe. Although if I win, I'm actually losing in the sense. I don't know. It's a weird bet. Let's look at today's clip of the day. It comes from Artosis from the live stream last night. Let's be quiet for a second, Patrick, while this plays.
He's done a great job with his starports. He has to have several of them. There's at least 2 with reactors. Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I lose on the Korean server to nukes because I actually don't know what it sounds like for someone to say nuclear launch detected. It's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny, because I was watching a stream when that happened, and the chat went crazy because they saw the dot the entire time. I obviously have no idea what nuclear launch detected sounds like in Korean. Apparently Artosis doesn't either. I thought that was pretty humorous, though. You can check out Artosis' stream over at justin.tv/Artosis, I think. Is that his actual URL, Patrick? I don't want to give people the wrong URL.
On Justin TV, I don't know, but you should go to Twitter.
Just go, yeah. There you go.
That's post everything.
There you go. Yeah, he'll tweet when he goes live. Our picture of the day comes in from Sang from SC Reddit, and it is the Tasteless build and how Osama was actually killed.
True story.
On that map, yeah. The teams were even, but Tasteless just took him to him, man. Took him out. Did one of those crazy, I don't know, he did whatever Tasteless does to people on the ladder. You'll have to ask him. Maybe Artosis will do it tonight in Code S. So one last thing, I did post the SC Writers position job posting. I posted a link on Twitter. It links to a Google document. It has everything that I'm looking for. That's going to end on the 6th of May when I stop accepting submissions. I have not looked over too many of the submissions yet, but I will not be emailing anyone else until I get all those submissions in by the 6th. So If you guys want to help out SC Center and possibly kind of get your foot in esports and esports journalism, so to speak, and help me out as well, just send in an app, and I will look them over. Patrick, you got anything else?
Speaking of esports journalism, welcome back, DJ Wheat. It is good to have you back. That is all.
Indeed. So twitter.com/itmeJP, twitter.com/HoboPeon. Check out our Twitters. You can see when I'm going to be going live. I've also been streaming a lot recently, so if you want to see how terrible I am after a huge month break, you can tune into that. Tips@itmeJP.com. If you have anything you want us to talk about and we currently aren't, send it in, and we will look it over. Patrick, let's go ahead and sign off for the day. See you guys tomorrow for the SC Center at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, every day, Monday through Friday. See you guys then.